Welcome to Maximum Libertarian. If this is the first time you've listened to us, please click the subscribe button, the notification bell. That's if you're listening to us on YouTube. And like and share this video. If you're on Podbean or wherever you're listening to your podcast, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can hear us whenever we put up a new podcast. Let me just go first and foremost. The way Maximum Libertarian will be done, we have 4 shows on YouTube each week where we'll have a roundtable or different guests always coming in, and we will discuss the 1 or 2 events of the day for a half hour. And then we'll have a long format with here on the podcast, which can be a 2 or maybe longer podcast. Usually we'll still try to keep it down to 1 hour because I understand everyone's days and time is precious, because so is mine. And I don't want to waste your time, and I wouldn't want my time wasted. So that's the plan. 4 days a week we will have a YouTube channel on our YouTube channel, Maximum Libertarian. We'll have a 30-minute show, and then once a week we'll have 1 podcast. That's the plan. Now let's see if we can follow through with it. Well, today's topic that I wanted to speak about is tribalism. And what can we do to defeat tribalism? What is tribalism? The tribalism, from a dictionary, it says it's the state or fact of being organized in a tribe or tribes, the behavior and attitudes that stem from strong loyalty to one's own tribe or social group. We live in a country that is being torn apart. It's been torn apart and been getting torn apart for years now. So it didn't start with President Trump. It didn't start with Obama. We could probably go further back before we were even alive, before microphones were even invented. We were having issues. We were being torn apart. People were always doing this tribe mentality. Well, what's the way we can... What are some of the things that we should be doing to defeat tribalism? Well, my personal opinion, I think the Libertarian Party should really be focusing on the individual. And I think we do a pretty good job for the most part, but even we get into tribes. We have different caucuses and all that good stuff, but it's like we're a very, very small group. So now we're going to make an even smaller group to fight for something. I really believe that we should be able to go in and talk to one another and see what's good and what's bad, and then we can go from there. If you don't like the way something's being done, then change it. Make some good suggestions. Quit playing armchair quarterback. That's some of the things that you could do. But I really think individualism is the only way we can beat tribalism. And you're seeing a lot of tribalism now through the different political processes that are going on right now. If it's with the Trump and Biden and Republicans and Democrats, and you can just bleed it on out. But that's what we're seeing right now, and I think what we need to do is focus on more of a individual. Because when you look at the when you look at the mask mandates that are being levied by our dear leaders at your local state house, and even our dear President-elect Joe Biden says he's going to ask us all to wear a mask for 100 days, and you will see a dramatic change in the surge. Well, that's a lie. It's not going to change anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a doctor. I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express. But I can tell you, it will not change anything. You're seeing so much phony numbers. You're seeing so much baloney getting thrown out there. It's making me kind of like, well, what do I believe in? Well, you know what they don't tell you? Because, see, you're supposed to stay in a tribe and you wear your mask, or you stay in a tribe and you don't wear your mask, and then we can get into fist fights. You know what they're not telling you, the individual? Take zinc. Take vitamin C. Take vitamin D. Eat healthy. Get proper rest. Exercise. See, right there, that builds your immune system. Back in the 1900s, this Russian doctor. He said that one thing to help build your immunity is to soak your feet into ice water for 15 minutes a night. And then you put socks on and you go to bed. Well, what's the worst thing that's going to happen if you soak your feet in ice water for 15 minutes a day, put socks on, and go to bed? Absolutely nothing. What's going to happen if you take vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, a multivitamin, eat healthy, exercise? Absolutely nothing. You're just going to get healthy. And you might get COVID, but you're still going to be healthy. And you might be able to fight it easier. See how easy that is? But the government don't want you to hear that. Why is that? Because they want to keep us all in our little groups. The whites and the blacks and the Asians and the Hispanics and, this sexual preference and this gender and this political party. We all know this too. That's the sad thing. We know Facebook has algorithms, that Twitter has algorithms, Instagram has the algorithms that will only show you what you want to see and what you want to hear. And then guess what happens? And you get sad because JoJo, whatever, she's got a six-pack abs and she's living on a yacht. And then, Dale, whatever, he's living his dream, multiple women. He's doing the making it rain with all the $100 bills that he has in his Lamborghini that he rented so he can put it up on Instagram. We all become sad. That should be my life. I'm preaching this to you. Now, I've got to practice it. See, that's the thing is when people talk about financial responsibility, yet then they're spending on their credit card like it's going out of style. We better hurry up because I've already been diagnosed with a terminal illness and I'll be dead soon. So why am I going to have to worry about paying it back? Practice what you preach. If you say exercise, you exercise. If you say take the vitamins, you take the vitamins. Bottom line. A lot of times what libertarians do, sadly, is they'll sit around and they'll preach about different things and then they don't live that practice. They don't have they say, let's get rid of the police department. Okay, well, what have we been doing to prep to get rid of the police department? You can't just walk in and get rid of the police department because Joe Blow over there, if there's a murder, if there's a kidnapping, would be a horrible detective. I've watched him do his regular job and he stinks at that. So now he's going to be deciding who had this horrific crime. Oh my goodness. Practice what you preach, my friends. I know we're not going to go very long on this podcast because I just wanted to do this real quick so I could get it up. I want to try to get this at every location because starting next week, the roller coaster begins. I'm clicking going up the hill and I'm about to go down it. And I'm looking forward to it. And if you're with me, terrific. And if you're not, terrific. But I'm still going to be going up and down the hills on this roller coaster called life. And it's my roller coaster. I'm the individual. If I'm strong, if I'm healthy, if I'm body, mind, and spirit, all connected, all together, nothing's off by an inch or a centimeter. That means I'll be able to help other people out. I'll be able to tell people what I did. I'll be practicing what I preached. I'm not going to go thump a Bible and tell everyone to follow the Word of God. And then I'm behind closed doors doing something completely different. I've done that. Everybody's done it. But now it's got to change. Now, I do hope that you're on the journey with me and the other gang. And like I said, if not, then that's fine. Just be an individual. Don't believe that you can't do something that your friends, your co-workers, people that don't even know you tell you can't do. Go do it. Just don't hurt nobody. Don't take my stuff. I don't take your stuff. We'll go drink together. We'll do all that cool, hip stuff. And one day, when it's all said and done, we can say, hey, we left this world in a better place, I hope. So, yeah, we're at the 10 minutes and 31 second mark. Oh, my goodness. So, once again, please go to YouTube and click on the subscribe button. We are, I'm sorry, that was the Twitter account I was about to read to you. But on YouTube, we're Maximum Libertarian. So, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell whenever you see a video, like and share it. When it comes to our Twitter, we're at We Are MaxLib. That's all spelled out. WeAremaxLib. We Are MaxLib. So follow us on Twitter. And like I said, each week we're going to have 4 shows on YouTube, 1 podcast, and hopefully, we start seeing some change in the United States and in the world. Look, I like being a United States citizen. I know that's not popular to say within the libertarian confines in some groups, but I like being a United States citizen, and I think the world likes the United States. We need to be better. We can't have a dead dollar and be printing money up like our geniuses like AOC, the Republicans. I shouldn't point out AOC. Let's back it up real quick. It's Democrats, Republicans. They constantly spin, and then they say, we got to worry about the budget. You don't care about the budget, so let's just say what it is. All right, so practice what you preach, my friends. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and if you're listening to us on Podbean or wherever you hear our podcast, please click that subscribe so you can always hear us and share it with your friends and family. And until next time, I'm Brian for Maximum Libertarian, and I will see you later.